All right, welcome back. We have two knives here, I think. It's kind of hard to believe that this fits in here, but I think there should be two knives in here if I saw it right. Yep, that's right. Now I remember how this fits. Two knives from Brown Knives, and these are very exciting. I've been wanting to get a Cortex from Brown Knives that was a little fancier than the one that I had. I made the mistake of selling my 1v2 Cortex, but it was sort of the right timing and opportunity. And I had the opportunity to buy another one, which I like, but it is pretty simple. So I'm just gonna show real quick the one that I have. You probably saw the unboxing video on this one by now if you've watched some of my videos, but really cool knife, but it is a pretty simple one. But it is a really, really nice example of a frame lock Cortex. Big distinction on these is the frame lock versus the bolster lock. So let's get into it, because I've got one of each here. And these ones are super cool. There's this short period of time where he was using these instead of the Pelican cases. I don't know if that was the seller said it might have been like a, potentially like a COVID pandemic shortage thing, but we don't know. Anyway, look at that beauty right there. There's the first one, and it is stunning, stunning knife. Clearly somewhat polarizing for some folks, perhaps. I don't always buy Timascus, but when I do, it's something like this. Oh man, did not even realize it had this awesome dark wash finish on the blade. I've never even seen that from Brown Knives. In fact, the first parabolic he did that on, and I just didn't know he had really done that on many knives. Look how sweet that action is. Oh man, this one's freaking perfect. I'm so happy with the way that this turned out. So this is the bolster lock. You can see it has a bolster that goes over the frame. Really impressive design. Really nice. Just a sweetie. Thumb hole, no problem. Oh my God, look at that action. That is crazy. I'm almost afraid. The front flipper on these are always like a little precarious. This one, no problem. Look how good that action is. Oh my God, this is the best one I've handled. This is insane. Holy smokes. Wow. Well, that is the one. I always wanted like the perfect Cortex, and I think I just found it. So this is number 396. Oh yeah, this is the one for this one. This is Cortex number 396 here. So it was one of the last ones he made. I think he made, I don't know, maybe 400 at the most. I'm not 100% sure. But man, that is sweet. This goes to the case, by the way, not to the knife. This goes right in here. I'll do it after the video. Let's put it on the side here. So let's jump into the next one. Super excited about this one too, because I've just recently given up my first Damasteel LHCX. So I didn't have anything Damasteel from Craig Brown left, and was able to find this one from the same seller. Obviously a Brown collector. Oh my God, that's crazy. Look at that. Wow. That build is wild. It's got these like scales, and they're kind of rough. Like there's this like micro milling within it. Can you see this here? Hopefully, yeah, it looks like you can on the video. There's like this micro milling within the scale that makes it a little rougher. I've never seen anything like that. And I know you're probably wondering, am I seeing that right? Yes, you are. This actually has like a ripple in it. That is crazy the way that looks, but it's like flat. That is so crazy. Oh my God, I've never seen a scale like that before. And if you think that's cool, as he misses the deployment, whew, that is insane. Wow. This guy maintains his knives really nicely. I've gotten a few Brown knives that were either off-centered or loose pivots. This guy knows his Browns. Man, that thing is crazy. What a crazy knife. Look how crazy this is right here. It really emphasizes just how nuts this design is. I've never seen anything like that. Holy moly. Look, I obviously you've probably watched Metal Complex's channel. Like, I'm not Mr. Crazy design, but once in a while when it comes to a brown knife, if I can find an elite version, you can see right here it says Cortex. Really neat. Man, I'm super impressed with this. I don't know if you can really thumb flick this fuller here. Not easily. It feels a bit precarious there. Oh, holy moly. So, oh my God, look inside the scale there. Let me see if I can get this to focus. Maybe I need to put some light on it. Oh my God, that's crazy in there. That is totally nuts. So he always puts this Cortex in there. You can see the little brain like right here in the middle. Oh, that's actually better if I backlight it. That works better than front lighting it. See the Cortex brain milled in there, but man, the scale itself has crazy Damascus on the inside too. This thing is crazy. So handle material. Oh, it's also Damasteel. So the backside is the regular titanium, and the show scale is Damasteel also. Dude, this thing's insane. Holy moly. I definitely prefer the thumb hole, but I have to say, like, this is a very special one. This is number 182 here. You can always check out on the website, by the way, his various knives and see what the build is. I'm getting a little fatigued here from using this little fuller, so I'll just stick to these. But man, oh man, those are two. I'm really pleased with both of these. As good or better than expected on both of them. Man, that bolster is just insane on the Timascus one. And this action is just remarkable. Holy bejesus. That is really something else. This is probably the best action knife I've ever handled. If you're thinking about like a gentle action, like super easy, but still crisp, I've never really felt one like this. Man, that is wild. I could do that all day. How neat is that? Well, beautiful pair of knives here. Super thrilled to have these in the collection. If you don't know the context, I live about 30 minutes from Blaine, Washington, where these are made. If you look on the inside, you probably saw not just the Cortex on one side, but the Blaine, Washington, USA. Let me backlight this again. It seems to work pretty well. You can see made in Blaine, Washington, USA in here. Although I'm not doing a great job of getting the light in there. It's there. You'll have to trust me on that one. I think it just says Blaine, WA, USA on this one. Maybe on both. But man, what a crazy pair of knives there. That is fantastic. Cool. Well, that's about it for these two. These are definitely two fantastic variants, and further emphasizes the insanity that is what Craig Brown is capable of, because this is just finishings like I've never really seen before. I'm still just trying to wrap my mind around what I'm looking at here. This waviness is really kind of messing with my head. I guess what you're seeing there are the layers of the Damasteel defining a slightly raised area that gives it that effect. But if you look at it, it's actually very flat from this side. But it's just enough to give it this look of like waviness in there. It is just something else. So, whew, yeah, good day on the Brown collection. Expensive day. I sold about 10 knives to pay for these two. I'm trying to keep a limit on the total collection cost at this point, given interest rates in the bank are 3.75, 4.0%. If you go to synchrony.com, check that out. I have obviously no sponsorship from Synchrony, but trying to give you some good knife advice, it's to not have all your money in knives and have some money in the bank right now, because guaranteed 4%, FDIC insured for $250,000 for one person and $500,000 for a couple is, you know, that's a really safe way of making money. So be considerate of your situation right now. Try not to have too much money in your knives. Like I'm even drawing a line for myself at a certain amount, and I'm trying to reduce. So I know that's not what this channel's about, but that's my tip for the day. And I don't mean to say that authoritatively, but I should say, you know, how can you take advantage of that situation is probably a better question as opposed to a comment. I don't want to tell you how to manage your finances, but do you want to, you know, look out for the community? And we know that this can be an addicting hobby and something to call out on the channel and worth mentioning. I'm not here to try and sell you on knives. I'm sharing my collection. I'm doing so in a financially responsible way within my means. I know that may not be familiar or clear based on whatever your situation may be, better or worse. And just wanting you to know I'm not doing this irresponsibly. My son will still be able to go to college if he wants to. I'm not flushing his college fund into knives. So yeah, food for thought. Hopefully that's a good way to end this one. So there we go. Please like, subscribe, and I will see you on the next one. Take care.